Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session of Politics in the Car. And tonight we're talking economy. Yep, the economy. So recently, a couple of federal MPs have come out and said that we can't stimulate the economy anymore because all the skilled labour is being used in Melbourne and Sydney, and there's no more workers around to do any more work. And that's I wouldn't say it's right, but there is quite a lot of construction going on, especially if you're in Melbourne. Like a lot of development in new areas. You got the Westgate Tunnel, lots of roads. There's a lot going on, and that's great. It's great for the economy, but that's only one aspect, construction. And then you get this like right-wing narrative coming in for the papers that construction workers are on 100K a year. It's like, yeah, why are you attacking them for? Like, I don't get that. I don't know. Like, but anyway, that's not even a topic or an issue. Who cares? So my point is that we need to stop looking at employment as the only way to stimulate the economy. And yes, it's a big thing, but we tend to focus on shovel ready projects, which is massive. We need to keep that going, but there are a lot of other avenues that stimulate the economy. The economy is made up of different pillars: education, health, social and emotional welfare, and things like that, right? Like there's a lot of cuts have been done and a lot of erosion to welfare, and it's actually quite important to the community. So when you think welfare, it's not unemployment benefits, it's health, people's health. The health sector is constantly getting cut. So people say, oh, we haven't cut it, but they don't increase the funding to keep up with the CPI or inflation. So if it's not going up with inflation or with the dollar, it's actually a cut. It is a cut. So people say, oh, we didn't cut it. We've given the same money as last year, but last year is less than now. And that's sort of the problem that's happened with unemployment benefits. They have been raised since 1994. So technically, it's been cut. It's gone up the CPI, but it's not matching cost of living. And there's a lot of issues there. And people go, oh, who cares about unemployed? But we need to care. For starters, they're human beings. They need to eat. They need to live. But they're the people that are also stimulating the economy when we're all at work. Shopping. And just because someone's unemployed, there could be a range of reasons why they're unemployed. And we need to stop judging people. Pensions is huge. We've cut like pensions. Like it goes up with the CPI, but there's pensioners have worked all their life, and they're struggling, and then they have to retire on peanuts. That's not fair. We need to invest there. Education. In Victoria, we're doing great. We've got 25,000 students currently enrolled for free, doing free courses, which is great for the future. We're going to have that skilled labour that's going to go into different sectors. And we need to start funding different sectors and not just prioritising construction. Yes, keep up the construction work because Melbourne's never going to stop growing. Australia's never going to stop going. We're a population of 24 million? There's a lot more to come. There's a lot more to grow, But we also need to invest in education, health, and welfare, because welfare is what supports people when they need it, And if we don't support people when they're in their hardest, darkest hour, what kind of a society are we? And like my biggest thing is I suppose as I'm getting older, everybody else gets older too, and people used to work and make their money, and then now I see them in their older years, they've retired, they haven't got much money, and it just hurts, like people can't even afford to go out for a cup of coffee. People say, oh, that's a privilege. It's not. It's around mental health. Being locked up, cooped up inside your home all the time because you've got no money to get by impacts your mental health. We are humans. We're not robots. We need to care more for people. We need to care more for each other. Do you think we care enough about other people? Let me know in the comment section. Have a good night, everyone.